Life for All presents Daily Food Series Genesis, The Beginning. Title of Book 1, The Beginning, by Pedro. Week 3, The Rebellion of Satan and the Restoration of Creation. Friday, Recognizing the True Enemy. Read with prayer. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Today, Satan still incites rebellions among the nations to lead them to break their bonds with the Lord. The anti-God sentiment is increasingly common. In fact, the nations want to return to the time of the Tower of Babel and declare complete independence from the Creator. Psalms 2, verses 1 through 3. Moreover, Satan leads this determination. To stand firm against the devil's traps, we need to put on the full armor of God. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. We cannot ignore our adversary, but must know whom we are fighting against, so as not to lose the war. The Bible describes the members of Satan's rebellious army. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. The angels who rebelled, along with Lucifer, are under his command. Lucifer desired to establish his throne at the ends of the north, which is where God's throne is. For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation on the farthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Isaiah chapter 14, verses 13 and 14. He desired to be a co-king on the same level as God. However, this is impossible for a creature. With his goal frustrated, Lucifer rebelled and became Satan, the adversary of God, that is, the one who opposes God. His destiny has already been decreed by God. Yet you shall be brought down to Sheol, to the lowest depths of the pit. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 15. The Hebrew word Sheol is Hades in Greek. Revelation shows us that the third of the angels followed Satan in his rebellion. Revelation chapter 12, verses 4 and 9. He managed to ensnare this significant number by using his beauty and wisdom. This is recorded in the book of Ezekiel. Son of man, take up a lamentation for the king of Tyre, and say to him, Thus says the Lord God, You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering, the sardius, topaz, and diamond, beryl, onyx, jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald with gold. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was prepared for you on the day you were created. You were the anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of fiery stones. You were perfect in your ways from the day you were created, till iniquity was found in you. By the abundance of your trading, you became filled with violence within, and you sinned. Therefore I cast you as a profane thing out of the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O covering cherub. from the midst of the fiery stones. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before kings, that they might gaze at you. You defiled your sanctuaries by the multitude of your iniquities, by the iniquity of your trading. Therefore, I brought fire from your midst to devour you, and I turned you to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all who saw you. All who knew you among the peoples are astonished at you. You have become a horror and shall be no more forever. Ezekiel chapter 28, verses 12 through 19. Lucifer is portrayed in Ezekiel as the king of Tyre, and in Isaiah as Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. He was the standard of perfection, full of wisdom and beauty. However, all this splendor was used to ensnare a third of the angels to rebel against God. May this serve as a warning to us. Those who seek preeminence bear the mark of rebellion and become adversaries of God.